No, they have some that are specifically done as tie downs. Oh god, here it goes already.
Oh, already?
So Jan, can you explain what they're doing right now?
Mali is best placed to explain what this is. This is for the satellite communication system. It's a crucial tool.
No.
Asanka, do you want to explain?
Okay.
I defer to Alan here. Alan, why don't you take this one?
When the missile launch system.
But basically, the thing is,
It seems that
it could possibly.
maybe.
Well, indicatively, what we're trying to do here might not happen.
I know you're used
So
to having
I think we need more batteries
a little.
because we don't have enough.
How are you going to stick it together? Glue?
Screws. We are going to be screwing this together.
Oh. Man, it's all about sex with you, isn't it, Mom?
So Jan, talk us over the mission control here. What's going on?
What's going on? Well, we are readying. So we have the radio communication system is working.
Yeah, show where.
Nice and neat, right? I think once we get two
Because
this is the radio communication system.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's manufactured by a company called the Big Red Bee.
Alright.
You can see it has 12 volts of power supply. It has an external antenna for extra range. It's going to sit in the mid layer of the payload, and it's going to be operated by Asanka using a state-of-the-art Yasu radio receiver, and he will be able to determine speed, direction, and location. And yeah, so that's the radio system. And
So where does the radio system go?
so this one goes into the payload in the middle, and then Asanka will operate it with this.
But that's the payload.
That is not the payload. Chris has gone to get the payload, but this approximates what it will look like.
Styrofoam box
Styrofoam.
that we're gonna send to space.
Yes, that we're gonna start.
Sounds like a great idea.
Solid thing. No problem. You can do this.
It's all NASA and countless universities.
Actually.
We gotta find another cameraman because it's gonna be shaking from all the laughing.
And Per is going to be helping monitoring this. This will actually show up on an internet-based system called APRS.
Okay.
So Per is going to be helping with that. I think we're going to take a break here and eat, and then explain the other two systems after lunch.
And for lunch, we have barefoot burger. That would be mine.
Yeah, that would be you.
Excellent, look at that.
Ta-da!
What's Molly having? Cheese and soup.
Toast and soup.
Very healthy.
Yeah, that's useful.
Fries.
I'm going to show you Zurich's mission control, right? So Zurich logs into Socius. This is the screen that mission control in Zurich sees. There's a standard operating procedure for every part of the mission. One important part is the tracking systems. So the first tracking system is the car tracking system. There are 2 cars involved in the mission. Per can see at 4-minute intervals the location of every car. He can click on it.
What are the code names for the vehicles?
You were coming up with those. What are they? Tell me.
I don't know. It's like Beagle 1 or Beagle 2 or some shit.
Okay, Beagle 1, Beagle 2. Those are the 2 code names. So this is Beagle 1, Beagle 2. And what you can see here is latitude, longitude, time of location, and how much battery is left in the satellite system. So you can see how much battery is left. So what you can see, what you're looking at here is the testing from yesterday, where we were going to all the different stores buying stuff. So you can see that. So Per can track that as we go into the desert, so he'll know at all times where each vehicle is.
So what are these, like these spot devices?
They communicate via satellite uplink.
That's crazy.
So the second tracking system is the same tracking system, but because it's Chris, he password protected it is for the payload of the actual satellite. And we're opening that here now. Chris is actually carrying that. He's testing that live. So let's see if we get some live data. Although just to be obnoxious, Chris is carrying it upside down and it doesn't work upside down. So Chris wanted to prove that it like works upside down. It does not work fucking upside down. Can somebody tell that fucker to just invert it?
So
Anyway,
where you're saying is Chris screwed up, right?
Chris screwed up. So this is empty, ladies and gentlemen.
That it would work. And
So it's not working.
So when he shows up, we should ask him about that.
We should ask him about that. We should ask him about that. Okay, let me show you the next tracking system. The next tracking system is mobile technology based. So we have 3 redundant systems: satellite, mobile, radio. This is the mobile system based.
What does that track?
So we're logging into a sophisticated tracking system based on mobile technology. You can see the track here. This one communicates every 10 seconds as opposed to every 4 minutes.
Track?
It tracks again location data
From what device then?
from it's a mobile device running Android. It'll be inside the satellite payload, and it shows you latitude, longitude, altitude, speed. It also shows you the status of the battery of the Android device. It shows you the strength of the signal connection to the GPS satellite and the strength of the signal connection to the mobile network. So Per will be monitoring this real time and communicating the data from this to Beagle 1 and Beagle 2.
And how will he communicate to us?
Per will communicate to us in 3 tiers. While we are in range of 4G networks, he will communicate via Skype messages. Then he will go down to mobile text messages. Then when mobile text messages don't work because we're too deep in the desert, we have a satellite communication tool. So let me show you that. So we will be using the InReach system. The InReach system from mobile satellite technology.
Was that a satellite phone?
It's a satellite phone.
Fucking crazy.
All right, let me show you. Let me show you the third tracking system. The system is radio based. Per will be logging into this interface. He will be using our call sign. He types in the call sign here. He searches for it. It will find it. He will click on it. And then it will show him the location on a map. Right? Basically, we're sitting here. It's in here. You can see it on a map. He can change the view to a satellite view, so you can get a closer look on it.
Keep going. So that's where we are right now.
That's where we are right now.
That's insane.
Okay. Then he can click on the location and he can request additional info.
So wait, hey, listen, go back a minute.
It's the bungalow where we're in.
Is this real time?
It will be
How
real
many
time.
minutes is it?
This is old, we haven't turned it on, so I'm showing you a historic record, but it can be real time. We were driving it yesterday, you should ask Mali about it. Okay, let me show you. So this is a radio receiver.
This one.
I'm putting in frequency of 144,390. That's the United States APRS standard frequency. Then I can go in and I am receiving several different signals from several people. As you can see their call sign here.
Yeah.
Using the system, I can select one of them and I can find out data about
reassemble the damn thing to make sure that we're
where he
doing the right
is,
thing. Because it's not cut anymore. There's blasted things.
how far away he is, what his heading is, what his position is.
That's tracking the...
It's tracking him, right? So now let me show you. We have a call sign in here. That's our call sign. I can open this device up.
Stay this side of the light.
I can activate the beacon,
Yeah.
close it up, turn it on, turn it around, see if I'm getting a beeping. 3 beeps means status is okay.
Here or here.
Wait, needs to focus.
Depending on the
Okay, yeah.
box.
Okay.
But essentially,
I'll take it outside where you get a satellite signal.
and there.
It's too wet. We'll skip the satellite signal.
Horizontally.
Actually, you should get one through the window.
Put it this way.
Put it over here.
And it should be good. So let's take the other pieces that we don't need out of the way.
You take this.
And I go in here. And you can see it's receiving it immediately as the strongest signal. That's our one. I select it. And I can look down. And I am receiving its location, its altitude. And it's not moving because it's not moving.
Screw that. So
Cool.
this is the-
Okay, we're basically using the GPS tracking system, which has to face upwards to face the satellite. Yeah. So the spot system, since the payload, assuming this is a payload container, right? During free fall, after the balloon bursts, it's going to basically be in free fall for approximately about 10,000 meters, right? And it's going to start falling every which way, right? For the satellite tracking to work, it has to always face upwards. So what we're building is we're basically building gyro, right, which can swivel in the vertical and the horizontal axis, right? So even if the box is falling at this level, what will happen is the GPS needs to show this. Yeah. So essentially this has to be straight at all times. So if the box is falling this way, and this was stationary, it would be falling this way, which wouldn't be facing upwards. Whereas we're building a swivel, which gravity will pull it back this way within the box if it's falling. And if the box is falling this way, for example, it will orient naturally.
Right.
Right? So no matter which way the box...
So if it tips on its head, it won't work.
If it tips on its head, technically it still should. If we have
It will still work. I think
Yeah.
the positioning might be off a little bit.
Yeah. But with the weight distribution, we're basically loading the payload heavy at the bottom, right? So since the center of gravity is oriented more towards the base, even if it's falling, it should fall approximately with this side down, right? So we're looking at approximately a 45-degree swivel that we need, right?
Also explain what happens if it lands on a rock. That's the big reason we're doing it.
The gyro.
The box.
Ah,
The box
wait,
might land on a rock
yeah.
or a slope or...
Once it
Uneven.
touches down,
Right.
right? It might topple over. It might be sitting in some weird angle.
Yeah.
And since we have to actually retrieve the payload to get the images and so forth, we need to make sure that this is our most reliable triangulation method, right? The GPS. So we need to make sure that this is facing upwards once the payload comes back to rest.
Wow.
So the gyro is essentially for that.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna build the gyro?
Okay, we'll assemble it just like this to show you. The spot will essentially be put together like this. It will be put within one box, alright. And we'll be having the second box.
Yeah, got another one.
And how does it swivel?
Show you. Now. Okay, very approximately. This will be connected this way, so that no matter what the angle is, this will always be the twist this way. Yeah? The mounting on it will be here and here.
Ah, okay, so you drill the one box into the other box.
Yeah, like this. So this will turn this way.
Yeah.
This will turn this way. So essentially, this will be anchored to the payload.
Smart.
Very clever. Who thought of that?
So whatever this sweatshop is doing, it's mission critical stuff
For sure.
for 2 pennies.
Wow.
That's when
No.
we use Asian
I
labor.
know, that's right.
You
That's why we've been brought in as Asian
And we don't
labor.
mind, we don't get the credits at all at the end of the day.
you guys just got lunch though. So that's the pay for the next 2 weeks, right?
Work for food and booze.
I got, like, the beef patty was about that thick. Usually it's. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Investment Banker, slave driver.
Or we just mounting it on this side, it's okay.
Hey, but look. You can, oh, okay, your signature.
Yeah. We can.
Was that for the label stuff or?
No, it's for the to fix the cameras in the box. I mean.
Ah, you're gonna drill it in.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's cool.
I think there's enough juice to drill.
Couple holes, right? Yeah, once I think we make drill a hole, it's okay. It cracks because of the pressure, right? Because the thing compresses, and it's at the end.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have problems putting those in.
You reckon? Alright.
We just need to make damn sure that we're exactly in the middle of this. It's gonna be off weight.
Okay, yeah. I think we got a bit excited.
Yeah. Have we already decided for the layout for the box? I mean,
No,
so,
we're waiting for the
it's-
main box. All we decided was at the bottom, where the cameras will come in.
I think you do cameras, big red B.
I mean, shall I start?
Actually, I think you can put the big red B on the mobile on the same level.
Shall I start? I mean, the cameras first, right?
Cameras
Yeah,
first,
they're the heaviest
big
ones.
red B and mobile, and then spot on top.
Shall I try to carve it? I mean, I would. Can I try something out with that? I mean, to see how it works and have that as a dry run.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. We're not using
Just
that.
to practice a little bit.
Body kan loch in spine do. Body kan loch in spine.
Ja. Gustav, weil ich will ja nicht durchbohren.
Ta-ta! See? No crack for nothing.
Not very central, this one. You reckon?
When it off, enough.
Yep. Just nice.
Show.
Get the precision holes. Look at that. Carpentry.
So Molly, just explain what this is gonna do.
Okay, so basically, fixing the spot onto this side, right? Mounting it on this, so that if the payload basically ends up landing like this, the spot will still face upwards at all times. We will be also fixing two swivels on this side to handle this, right, the horizontal and the vertical. So no matter which angle the payload lands at, this will always face upwards. Whichever way the box lands, the GPS is facing the air.
Yep.
Very clever. Not too bad, huh?
That's
Ah, very good.
Ain't so bad. Teach those Cambridge buggers a thing or two, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so the three cameras are there. Very cool. Three cracks go on the sides.
That's what it said.
So, they named, the link is named JM Truex. How badly does that freak you out? Do I need to change that tonight?
I don't know, how bad did it freak you out?
Not at all. We will get married.
I was no, you didn't. Dirk didn't tell you the story. Dirk didn't tell you the story. When we checked him in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shall we actually assemble all the stuff in the right
Actually,
place?
probably
so
a
we know
good
exactly
idea.
where to cut?
Probably a good idea
Yeah.
to mock it and then. see where it
32
goes.
grams.
Okay, so
Do
we
you
got
have like a
one,
surgeon's mask? Sort of.
2.6 now, right?
I will get one.
It was fine.
So 5.4,
I'll take
5.4 pounds.
Okay, look, I mean, let me.
Stronger is
Okay,
in.
those two come left and right, and as okay, that's the first thing, right?
Okay. Should we just place them in now?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
let's
Because
do it
I know
mock-up.
once you insert it,
Wait a
it'll be
minute.
little bit better. But let's just put them so we can see where,
Ah.
where everything sort of goes in.
What?
Shall we?
As you want. Why is that big?
What's that?
That's another spot. We need to put that one in there. Because you took this one home. So
Yeah,
we took
okay, but
another
that's
one.
what I, okay, you could,
We
that's
have-
the one of the
We
car
have
people.
three. We have
Oliver,
three
can we have
spots,
the other
yeah.
cameras?
That's the one of the
You have the
rental
two other
car.
cameras,
That's
right?
Okay.
right. So we're not going to use
Yeah, but
it.
it's
That would fucking freak them out.
If they're secretly tracking us.
Yeah, like, they have our SUV at 80,000 feet.
Well, I was wondering, if you're not going to do that, I was wondering, you put the cameras, some heat packs, you put the big red B on, you put a thin layer of styrofoam,
Cardboard.
thin layer of cardboard, then this, then thin layer of cardboard, and then the final compartment. So you have three compartments. Oliver can start cutting. Because they actually sink in and out of it. So there's enough clearance. Here, Ollie.
Do we have some? Extra stuff to ausstarieren? Also irgendwie Blei oder irgendwas? Oder irgendwie-
Yeah.
Was ist das nehmen?
By the way, when you're putting it in,
Is that one already messed up?
No,
Should we use a new one? Or we
No,
use
no,
what
this one?
difference does it make?
nothing is wrong with it.
Okay.
We didn't do anything
Well,
to it.
keep in mind when you're putting this stuff together, that tomorrow morning, you actually have to turn it all on.
Put it in.
Well, or whatever, but make sure
Yeah.
that it's all on and everything, so
Sure.
the packing can't be like perfect like they were talking about, because
Yeah.
you'll never get access to everything.
Yeah, I think you just...
Packing should be perfect. It's just we should have it removable.
So I want to charge this one.
I think you just
Okay,
put the cameras
so,
perfectly and we move the big red B
The
around.
phone thing should be charged as well, right? Because this is
Yes.
just.
This is your walkie-talkie!
Listen, maggots! Okay, seriously.
You will respect your walkie-talkie is your best friend, you will eat with your walkie-talkie, you will sleep with your walkie-talkie. Well, okay, maybe not that. Okay, there's two channels on this, A and B. So, if it gets messed up, you just push the A, and it should be on the first channel. So try to stay on the first channel.
Where's the A?
It's the one between the B, above the B and the C.
Okay.
Other than that, it's pretty simple. But you do have to push the, if you're not hearing anybody, push the A button. That's the moral for that.
What's the call sign for car 1 and car 2?
I don't know, I think you're in charge of
Yeah, you were...
I put a lot of work into that.
Okay.
I bet.
I did. It was 5 minutes.
Full 5 minutes. Full.
I thought about all of the call signs. Yeah, it was tough.
What were the call signs? You sent it.
You buggers didn't read the socias.
Are you mad? We did bad.
Shame on you.
Actually, when I first made the Spot website, I
Yeah.
used some of those code words as like the password, but then neither Jan could I could remember which combination of them to use, so we had to redo it.
Okay, here we go. Alright, this is code words as per Dirk Metzger. The mission title is Operation Angry Badger. The balloon is Silver Owl. The box containing the equipment is the Squirrel's Nest. Camera 1, Squirrel 1, Camera 2, Squirrel 2, Camera 3, Squirrel 3. GPS device is Beaver 1, landing zone is Honeypot, Vehicle 1 is Beagle 1, Vehicle 2 is Beagle 2.
Beagle 1 and Beagle 2. There we go. Cool. All right. Everybody use the call signs tomorrow, please. Yeah?
Anyway, back on the ring safety thing.
Yes.
Some of you are going to be wandering around out in the desert probably getting this thing. And this is where the pompous prick part comes in. It is actually kind of an unusual environment, it is kind of dangerous, and there's a couple of things that you should probably pay attention to. First of all, always have water with you.
And plenty of alcohol.
Secondly,
No.
everybody should wear sunblock, because even though it's going to be cool,
We've bought lots of
you'll
sunlight.
be amazed at how fast
Yeah,
you
you
can
get burned.
fry.
We have SPF 50 sunblock.
Okay, that's fine. Especially some of you people from like cloudier climes.
White-
Yeah, Mali, you better make sure you sun lotion up.
You soon about this man.
Bloody Kalu bastard.
The other thing is that, and this is like you probably guys already know this, if something happens, somebody gets hurt, you think you get lost, whatever, just, we all know where you are, just stay there, call them the walkie-talkie, we'll come get you, don't go wandering around trying to get out of it, because then
So if you get hurt, sit down, call
just
in,
stay there, yeah,
grab a beer.
whatever.
Yeah.
And also, everybody stay in pairs, don't like get separated, because it's just a safety thing, because you
The
can't.
buddy system.
People
Yeah.
every year out in this very same place you're going to, pretty morons kill themselves in stupid ways. They go out, they drop park their car, they go wandering around the desert, they get lost, and they die like 200 meters from a road. It happens every year. So, the other thing is plants. Pretty much everything in the desert is
Poisonous,
nasty.
yeah.
That's why it's in the desert. It's got spines, it's poisonous, it's got some problem. In particular, this is called a cholla cactus.
Oh, lovely.
You'll want to take a look at this, know what that looks like, because stay away from these. They're all over the place, and they are nasty as hell.
Can I take a cutting?
If you get anywhere close to it, it'll be more than a cutting. That's what it looks like.
What can we?
They're sometimes they're called a jumping cactus
They shoot
because you
spines.
get anywhere near them, yeah, and the spines stick right on you.
Serious?
They're
They
really,
fire.
really nasty.
They
will-
fire them?
They don't fire them, but they're so like tenuously attached, and they get into you so fast that if you just even get near it, it gets in and works its way into you.
Ouch.
And they will go through a leather boot and nail your foot to the boot. I mean, they're really, really nasty. If you tangle with one, you're going to end up in the emergency room getting pain medication while they take these things out with pliers. So just stay away from them. That's really the main thing. The cactuses are the number one thing you don't want to mess with. They're very nasty. Everybody's worried about snakes. The only time you have to worry about snakes is if you're climbing in rocks and you like reach somewhere you're not looking and there's a snake like sleeping in the sun. Otherwise they're not really an issue. You know, you see one, but he's minding his own business. They're not gonna like leap out. It's not like in Sri Lanka where they like fall out of the trees on you and shit.
I love snakes. I'm all good with that.
So anyway, that's pretty much it. Especially the cactuses. I really don't want to have to take anybody to the emergency room to have like cactus spines picked out of them. It would not be a fun end to the day.
Out the
We
door.
already did talk to him about it. That's why he's leaving. Because he knows.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm in charge of the recovery.
I disagree.
There is a mile that if we can't go, if it's farther than a mile from the road, we're not even going to try to get it.
Alright, actually, Chris,
And it also depends on the terrain. If it's like in some really nasty
This is gonna be
place on a
awesome.
cliff, we're not going to do it either.
okay, Chris, I have a question. Desert, since you've been out there, in terms of terrain, how solid is the ground? I mean, are we talking about
It's not. There's no
Deep
quicksand.
No,
but
no.
it can vary a lot. There are places where there's dunes, like full-on Sahara-style dunes.
cool?
There's places where it's pretty firm. There's places where it's completely empty. There's places where there's a lot of bushes, especially creosote bushes.
Okay.
Creosote bushes they're rough and nasty, but they're not really poisonous or barbed. Most things, even if you can't see them, have little spines in them, and they're very unpleasant if you brush against them. Creosote bushes are unpleasant because they're very like tough and they'll tear up your clothes and stuff. But there's places where there'll be lots of creosote bushes, there's places where it'll be empty. That's what I mean. There's places with rock.
No, but the reason I ask is, generally we should be able to leave the track and go off-road for a bit at least.
On a car?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
No, absolutely not. Got dirt, you don't go off the dirt roads because these are not done for true off-road. They're done for bad four-wheel drop roads, and that's fine. But if you take those things off-road, you will get stuck within meters. Absolutely. They're just not done for it. They don't have the right tires. They're way, way, way too heavy. You don't
That's why I'm asking whether.
Hey, wait, Mali,
You
wait,
go on bad
wait.
roads that are packed down, that's okay.
Mali, do you want to talk about off-roading? Really? Remember? Last time we took a Jeep off-road? Remember what happened?
That was not me. That was basically my vehicle, yes. That was fucking Mark Cloud driving and changing gears in the middle of this thing. Every fucking idiot knows when you go off-road, you don't change tires when you're
So-
in the middle of
Why do you
mud.
get angry now?
Let me explain the
This
context.
bugger
Let me explain.
blames me for this and the red underwear. Those are the
Your
two things.
story coming.
Let me explain the context. So
Have you watched The Craftsman a little bit on your documentary? Look at it.
the what?
Have you done Oliver the Craftsman? He's
the-
like
he's the
Yeah, I
constant
know.
precision
background.
engineering it.
Yeah.
He's the constant in the background.
I'm
He's sort
like
of the
super impressed. with
equivalent of the little anvils in the background, the sound of the moto tool.
Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Buggers were up till 4 doing this shit. We're just getting final preparations done to get on the road. And then we're gonna see how it goes. Buggers haven't slept much, so it could be interesting.
It's 8 a.m. It's December the 8th, Sunday. It's launch day. Everybody is very excited. The balloon came together very late last night. We finished around 4 a.m.
How much sleep did you have?
I got about an hour because I lay awake till 6 a.m. being too excited.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Well, no real choice. Just very excited that the day is finally here. It's been a year in preparation. Everybody's very psyched. The payload's beautiful. We tested the parachute at 3 a.m. on the beach. Worked great.
Did you open it?
We ran with it, let it fly like a kite. Awesome!
See, that's the kind of stuff you need to tape.
Awesome. And that's what Mali said, but I was like, fuck, let's just get this shit done because I was still on a mission to get some sleep.
All right. Where's
Why don't we
Chris?
ask Mali about it? Hey Mali, the parachute at 3 a.m. Awesome, right?
That was cool.
That was
we
cool.
went out into on the beach, and you guys are running around with the parachute. It's kind of cool.
Should have video clipped it.
I should have
Situation now is
completely spaced at the moment. Still not recovered, but the payload is good to go. My main concern is that we're going to leave something behind and we're going to go there in the desert and suddenly realize, oh shit, we should have bought that one.
how much sleep did you
Show
have?
Dirk your cool checklist that you're working on.
Apart from that, all
Don't worry,
good to go
don't
and
worry.
very, very psyched.
This is the solution.
And here's the man who's going to make sure
gonna
my
make
nightmares
sure.
don't come true. All good.
So you have the checklist, Alan.
I'm on the checklist.
So-
making sure everything is that needs to be there is there.
So if I tape some video in 2 hours from now, we're like, oh shit, we don't have this, then we can refer back to this video, right?
Yeah. And hold it against me.
Oliver, so how much sleep did you have?
Oh, I had 6 hours. I
Okay,
just left midnight and then went to bed.
you did better than these guys.
Yeah, much better. So
Yeah.
everything is for me. Everything is fine.
You have to keep it. You have to keep an eye on Jan when he's driving.
Yeah. So don't drive too close.
Exactly.
behind him.
Exactly.
Alright. So,
Oh, look at the checklist.
that's the checklist. That's
Oh my god,
That's a proper checklist.
that's pretty detailed.
I printed
It's
out
a
at
list
2
that we
a.m. this
can-
morning.
Check on it. Check it out.
Wow. So we're doing pretty good, huh?
Not too bad. It's Chris's place. So
Yeah.
we're just going to pick him up and then off we go to Plaster City to launch the balloon.
All right.
Alright.
I think we only need one trolley, yeah. Because we only have one at a time, so. Yeah, I got that little round thing, where is it?
Chris have to check that it is helium.
Yeah, it was!
With the trolley, remember?
Yeah, in fact, I was
He taught you guys, right?
taught. He goes, yeah, but I wouldn't stand downhill if I were you.
Alan, what are we doing now?
Heading off to Plaster City.
So we just picked up the
Picked up 2
helium.
box- Yeah, helium, the donuts, very important for breakfast, the orange juice, and Chris.
Oh, I was hoping that I would get
Chris,
make
and
the list
Chris.
somewhere.
forward.
Okay.
We'll need 3 of them.
Beagle 1 to Beagle 2, pull up alongside us, maintain 65 miles per hour, open your back window, and we will throw AAA batteries over to you. Over.
We're fine with that.
Do it!
Molly will get out of on top of the roof and jump over and get them.
Do it!
Negative. This is Dirk pulling an intervention. No, that's a terrible idea. We're not doing that. Over. Let's go.
500 yards. You have reached your destination.
500 yards.
Let's see.
Destination reached according to our GPS. Over.
Actually, that's a good question. Which way are we likely to go? That way or that way? Yeah, but that we don't think there's no one here. Yeah. Up in the tower. The problem is this whole area here. They can't see over the hill, but there's a big like dirt bike track thing.
Behind there.
Yeah. See where those people are parked?
Right.
Down there in the hill, there's like a big dirt bike thing that goes from here.
So should we then just go just the other side of that? We were right by the railway.
Oh, howdy.
Off-road 101.
We'll go to stakes and hammer. Get the top off.
Setting this up is okay.
One is done.
know if it's decreasing the area by 50%.
What a big ball you have there, Chris. Yeah, talk to me, Christopher. Yeah, that's it. Talk to me.
Stop fucking around, guys. Come on.
Literally. Let's go. Come on, photo.
Jan, just 1 second. Just stand there for a second to give Ollie a shot. This is the moment. Oh yeah, that's it. That's hot. Look, yeah, that's it. Smile. There you go.
Okay, Alan, I need cutters, zip tie, duct tape right here.
Cutter is your
Use the pliers, but don't get any names. So you can go to that.
Ist entspannt, oder?
Good. Okay, somebody needs to hold on to this line very tight.
how
This
tight?
tight. enough? You guys want me to skip that?
And then we're going to double it up now, fishery style. Alright, we want another bucket. So, another duck tape, no, right? We just cut that. Or we do another.
I thought you were gonna do what you practiced.
This is what we practice.
Stop here.
Okay, we need duct tape. Okay, everybody ready?
Really gently, yeah? Don't just let it go. Don't yank it.
Yeah.
Okay, I need somebody to
Jan,
count off.
Jan, walk your hands down along the rope.
People, please, can we go or not go, Chris?
I'm good to go, yeah. I just need somebody to time 5 seconds after payload. You have a watch on? It's a radical carabiner you got there.
Okay, Oliver, it's very strong. We're letting it go now.
Before you let it go, take one quick look at the bottom lens.
Okay, we're off, guys. We're off.
Before you let it go, look at the bottom lens.
Okay.
Beautiful.
What's behind? Can you relaunch it? Can you run a simulation whenever you have time and just confirm that landing site is no different from the simulation this morning? Can you see it moving? The mobile should be giving you some altitude data now.
Alan, how do you feel?
Ah, very exciting. isn't it?
Excited, huh?
Look at the balloon.
It's pretty awesome.
Oh, okay, Zurich is internet down. Okay, let me check the Yasu.
How do you feel?
I thought
Excited?
It was fucking burb.
I feel better when we recover the damn.
Flight commander, how do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good. It's going straight up.
Okay, iPad was in the other car.
iPad's in here, it overheated. It melted down. It said it shut down because of heat. Everybody ready to go?
Yep.
Alan, did we check the area that we got everything?
Yep, everything.
Yes. 80s.
80s.
Yep.
Can you tell the guys?
Chris, you want to do the honor? I got
No,
the
you do it.
camera. Yeah.
I'm busy.
Alright. What do
I'm
you
afraid you're the communications officer.
Alright.
Okay.
Can you ask Mali if the Yasu coordinate readouts are changing?
1 to 2, 1 to 2.
You come in, over.
Is the Yasu coordinates changing? Over.
Hi, over.
We didn't hear that.
Repeat again. Over.
Stand by, over. Confirming, give us 1 minute, over.
How fast is that
Copy.
update?
It should update every 15 to 30 seconds. The problem is it's in the car. I don't know how strong the antenna is. APRS.
The APRS system.
APRS system, we don't get to work.
The APRS system is not working, you say, okay. Okay, what's the AccuTrack system say then? The spot system?
The active tracking tells me that. Alright, so we're recharging, over.
Great, hello.
Did not copy that. Say again. Over.
iPad died because we have plugged in the iPad now and recharging. Over.
Sorry. Use the laptop. iPad sounds like it's fried. Just turn it up all the way for the files. Use the laptop, over.
Okay, roger that. Yeah. 52. Alright, we're gonna stop and get the guys who understand what the hell they're doing to have a look at it and see what's going on.
Pull up a bit. Fahr noch ein Stück vor.
Oh, Jan, I feel like I'm letting you down, man.
No.
Yeah,
Just get on the phone.
Jan is very disappointed. I can feel
I
that.
just basically got the coordinations. He doesn't know how to do simulations.
Anything?
I know it's updated. It was 47, 57, 49, 53, right?
47, 159. Yeah, hasn't changed.
Yeah.
No change.
Yeah, it's not picking up.
Not picking up.
Hasn't changed since we left.
Hang on, let's see. Okay.
You got it?
Oh, so that reading was very old, Mali?
That's the same one that's been unchanged since we left.
Oh no, that's the blue. Alright.
Did somebody write down the launch time?
The launch time is basically
1:15.
1:15.
Yeah, I was there, did it say? Oh yeah, looks like a cop. Beagle 2 to Beagle 1. Speed limit 55 over here.
Beagle 2, Beagle 1. Come in, please. Hey, do we have an idea how far we are from the actual balloon position?
Well, 7 miles away from the last reading I was.
Okay, understand. So far it's half an hour.
20 miles, is it? 30.
Well, what system gave you the reading, over?
Getting a reading on your satellite system, over.
Cool. Watch that truck.
Oh, you say it was a simulation, right?
No, they picked up the coordinates again.
Yeah. Oh,
It started communicating
so
again.
it survived.
Close to the LZ, Alan.
Oh yeah, got signals from all 3 GPS.
What's the skinny?
Basically, it's one of those fields just here.
Really?
Basically, it's just you don't know how to get there, and I don't know how to read the map to get there.
So like how close are we?
Pretty close now. That's exactly where it is. It's in the middle of fields.
We need to get moving in because it's gonna have daylight issues. So what's our current position? We're right here. It's right here somewhere.
That's it. It's just here.
What about that way?
It's longer from that way.
Well, let's drive, right?
No, we drive close to it. Yeah, we drive close to it. No.
Where are you gonna go, Molly?
Too much, otherwise Chris will.
It's all water. Even there, it's all water. It's water, dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, come.
From the satellite, this is overgrown, right? So you don't see the water. No.
No, it's short from outside. I know, it's further down than the
No, it's not this far.
Well, I mean, the issue is that we need to know, like, it's worth the risk if we know exactly where it is.
We know.
We know.
We're getting closer. Look at the GPS. Yeah, somebody, I think we're on the other side of the water.
Yeah, it's 300 meters from there as well, I think. Maybe more, 500.
So now we're 230 to 35.
Flashlight.
Hey, ansonsten Auto hier hinparken und reinleuchten.
Yeah, it's not a super good.
Aber wir brauchen schnell.
Come, we'll get you a flashlight. Where's the keys to the other car?
I don't have keys.
I have to provide one.
Alan, I'm gonna see if I can get a bit further down, okay? And just
Mali, don't go out of earshot, okay?
Give him a walkie-talkie, Dirk.
I have a walkie-talkie.
Have you got one?
Yeah, I got one. There's a path here, you can go. Yeah, there's a path, guys.
I don't know what you guys define as a path.
Careful your eyes. Yeah, just watch your eyes. Just watch your eyes. Good. That way. Over.
Hey guys, where'd you go? Careful.
Careful with snakes.
We're gonna find our ways back out of this shit. Mali, hang on 1 second.
Now it's pointing this way. Mali, it's more this way. Mali, that's
We don't want that.
roughly this way.
That way. Let's walk towards the tree. Distance 240 meters, over. And we still got 10 paths ahead. Over.
Okay, everyone out, okay, then do that. I'll go there and point the headlights in the direction of the GPS position.
That would be good. Appreciate it. Over.
Yeah, we're getting closer. Roughly okay.
Which way?
Careful. It's a ditch.
Yeah, Mali, go slow, watch in front of you.
You're in the first position. We got no visual of your headlights, over.
Dirk, are you with us?
Yeah.
Alan to Ollie, we have visual of your headlights, over.
I'm shining the light on it. Repeat, please.
We have visual of your headlights, over.
How many meters?
We're 60 meters away.
Oh, you fucking cunt.
Alright, come on, let's. Ollie, we are close, we are okay. We managed to find another path, over.
Hey, Mali, let's put hands on.
We are okay, over.
Slow down.
I'll try and break it in a bunch of things if I can.
Where are you guys? Show me the light. Point at the box. Mali, show me Mali. Show Mali.
All of us. Hey, come on,
get in there.
come on.
Okay, where the fuck are we, guys?
We're in the middle of
We're in
fucking
Arizona.
bush.
Yeah!
Literally in the middle of a swamp in
Yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah, we got it.
And we just tramped through
That is
300
excellent.
meters of this to get to the baby.
Okay, we're abandoning the parachute, right? Let's got a knife.
We just need to basically,
No one brought a knife. You're shitting me right now?
No, we can go to the Caribbean.
Well done, Dirk.
I didn't do anything.
I always know you got an eye for detail.
Oh, I did. I found it though, right?
Yeah. Fuck.
Finding the path back, alright, over.
We are absolutely fine, over.
I think we can find an easier way out.
I would have a cigarette, but I'm scared to start a forest fire.
Fuck, man.
Okay, guys, we actually lucked out with no sprained ankles and whatnot. We go back nice and slowly.
Okay, we got the package. Oh, yeah.
All right, where?
And we don't get lost. We stick together.
Alright, Jan
Yeah,
have to
for
lead
sure.
the way.
Everybody,
Okay, Jan, you give me the heading. Set a new heading for the road and
I'm stuck. Get the branch out.
Yep, I got it.
should we get the guys to give us
Dirk,
coordinates
I
of
should
the road?
record you.
set a new GPS location.
Okay, can you
This is Dirk. Dirk spotted the payload. He's the main man. This is Asanka,
I did all the work.
the basher. He bashed through. He can bash through anything. He can bash through concrete as well. And this
This is the away.
This is Jan.
Chris or Oliver, come in, please.
the chief. And right now we are trying to find our way back.
Chris to give us coordinates of your current location, over. Yeah, keep it on. The headlights will help, Oliver. That's okay. Oliver turns on the headlights. We just need coordinates from you, please.
I've never been so happy to see orange box.
Got our baby back.
Chris, do you copy over?
Copy, I'm just turning on my GPS, over.
Much appreciated, thank you, sir.
Can we head out?
For a change, we're being sensible and we're staying put until we get coordinates. We're not going to run around aimlessly. Over.
I was really hoping for a joke candle, Chris. Ah! Blow it out.
Man,
I thought I knew you. I thought I knew you.
get
Yeah,
your wish.
I know.
He's took care of making such a wonderful.
Jan, that's lovely, but you did that already. You have to talk about like the mission for the film.
Awesome. Oliver, you did a great job with the cameras, man.
The holes are not bad.
The hole makes it.
Yeah.
And of
Could you
perspective.
see the balloon all this time, or you lost completely?
No, we lost it and we saw it again.
Because it's a color that is not very visible, like